like it.
I really love that.
And I'll bring it
when
back tomorrow.
flame tree, isn't it?
I hate the
London,
trick and
that
I
is
hate
a
the tree.
London flame tree. Get a load of it now. See my neighbours here, you know I hate them. Yeah. You know Sir Nigel, the bank of wankers? Nigel, he's up. You know the bank of wankers, right? Yeah. Both bank of wankers, right? Yeah? I came in from work last night, absolutely bollocks, and I'm talking, I was knackered, right, had a real hard day, and I was in there, and I was just sat there, just made a cup of tea, and the door knocked, right? It just went, Dad, there's somebody at the door. And I'm thinking it's Mr. Dark up the road, neighbourhood watch wanker arsehole. Right, and I go, I'll just come in. I was all pissy. Come to the door, there's a mush at the door. Right, because they're on the market, right? And he goes, I'm just looking at next door. I said, oh yeah. He said, oh, sorry to bother you and all. He was polite. Yeah. But he was a prick. Yeah. Complete prick. Right? He goes, I'm just looking at next door. And I kid you not, this is his exact words, right? He said, and I just noticed, I looked through the hedge in the garden. He said, I noticed you've got a swimming pool. I said, oh yeah. He said, does anybody use it? I said, well, yeah. I said, I've got 3 kids, you know. They use it. They have friends around and all that. Yeah. He said, does it make any noise? And I'm not bullshitting you. He said, does it make any noise? I said, well, it splashes and stuff. I said, it's full of water, isn't it? I thought he was taking a fucking piss. I said, it's cheating, mate. You want to fuck off. And he said, well, the thing is, he said, where I was moved from. I said, let me give you some advice, mate. Yeah. Don't fucking live next door to me. I'll tell you what, right? No, I was reserved. Because you look like more of a wanker than Nigel that lives there already. Yeah. Nigel's a wanker. Yeah. Right? You are a wanker. And his wife's a fucking gold-digging slut, right? And they are a pair of pricks. But, having said that, right, I drive out the drive and I say morning and I fucking say hello. Right? Yeah. We don't fall out yet. Yeah. We've got no problems yet. If he wants to do something and he wants to come over my side, and I said, yeah, no problem. Yeah. Because I'm not an arsehole like that. Yeah. But this bloke, I mean, he's not even bought the house. Does your pool make a noise? I said, well, there's a pump on it. There's water in it, and I said, like it splashes when there's.
See, you're talking to the man whose next door neighbour has just had to write to him and said his head was looking a bit straggly. Could he cut it?
I hate wankers, right?
We have yet to reply to him.
I hate wankers. See Nigel next door there. Believe you me, right? Me and him are complete chalk and cheese, right? If I talk to him, he goes red. Right? I want to fucking kill him when I talk to him, and I bullshit you not, right? And he goes red with embarrassment because he knows I want to fucking kill him, right? But at the end of the day, my respect for him is that he comes round and he asks me to do something.
Yeah, that's not you and your next door neighbour, is it?
Yeah, mine doesn't.
He
now
bites.
he's had it laid down to him, he does now. Yeah, and he comes round, and honestly, and me and him do not get on right, and he comes round, and when he's asking me something, I could light a fag off his face. I bullshit you not. And he said to me one day, he said, the back hedge, you know, in the back garden, right? Yeah, it was real thick, and it's his fucking hedge, right? And all this shit's going for, and he said, thinking of cutting it all down, planting a privet, right? And his face was red, almost going purple. And I said, would you allow that, Mr. Steve? I said, Nigel, if you want to tip petrol over it and burn it and paint the whole fucking thing orange, you do what you've got to do, right? And with that, there was a point to what he was saying, right? You asked Julie, I had a job to keep the straight face, and there was a point to what he was saying. What he was angling at, he wanted to cut all the hedge out, and I knew what hard work it was because I'd done that side, right? And what he wanted to do was plant a privet hedge, but what he wanted to do whilst the privet hedge was growing was put privacy panels up, you know, like what's the word I'm looking for? Trellis. Yeah. Right? And what he was angling at, he wanted to do half, and he wanted me to pay half. Yeah. But he wasn't man enough to ask me to pay half. Yeah. If he just said, you know, can we go halves on it? Because it's not his and it's not mine sort of thing. You know, it's like common courtesy. Yeah. I would have said, yeah, no problem, right? But he didn't do that. So he had these wankers in, cutting half the hedge out, and they put 9 panels in, 9 6-foot panels in, right? Decided it nearly broke their backs and everything, digging the roots out and everything, and give up. Then he never spoke to me, he was all off and everything. He used to wave, I used to like, if I drive, I'm not ignorant, if I drive by and